Hey, Coach, do you utilize the Y-cross concept in your offense? All right, now, do you actually use this tag? Well, if you don't use this tag, which is the best tag to use in the air raid Y-cross concept, I'm going to show you what you need to do. Hey, Coach McKie here, and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time visiting my channel, welcome. And if you want to learn more about the air raid and the spread offense, passing schemes, running schemes, tempo, any and everything that has to deal with the spread offense, then this is the channel for you. All I want you to do is hit that subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification right over there so you know when I go live and everything like that. And now let's get into it. So the Y-cross concept, I personally believe, is better than any other deep route in the air raid. Better than six, better than curl, better than sail, anything like that, because of the deep threat possibility with the Y-cross and the progressions. You got to have progressions with your kids, especially when you're starting out. Now, you need to have a tag because sometimes the defense will stop you. I know we don't like to think that, but they will, and you got to have a tag. And this tag that I'm about to go over, the smash concept, that tag is something that allows you to attack defenses, and here's the killer point, simplify your offense, because that's what it's all about. So let's get into it. But before we do, I want you to know, if you go to airraiddrills.com, I have a free video series for you, air raid drills that you need to run every single day to get great. Go there. The link is in the description below. Now let's get into the tag. This is how we run it, and we only run the Y-cross one way, going from right to left. We never go from left to right. We always go from right to left because it makes things simple. We are running kids both ways, so this way, when we run it just this way, there's not extra learning for the kids. So we go vertical with the L, the F runs a speed out, the Y is under the first defender, over the second, picking an area 18 to 22 yards down the field. And then if your kids are comfortable, we kind of give them the option depending on what it is. If he can snap it across, he can settle up if he wants to, or if it's a blitz, he can snap it into a slant. You give those guys the option of doing that. And backside, we make things super simple. We do curl flat, 15-yard curl, and then the tailback is to the flat. And the way the quarterback is reading it is 1, 2, 3. So vert, cross out right here, and then curl flat. Really simple, just like that. That is how he does it. And we rep this every single day. Vert, cross out, curl flat. Vert, cross out, curl flat. Vert, cross out, curl flat. And it is an amazing freaking play. And it doesn't matter what formation you have it in. If you go 3-by-1, if you go 2 back with the push motion, 2 back with no push motion. Let me just show you real quick. This is our 2 back with no push motion. This F now is still running the same concept. He is still running a 5-yard out like that. And the quarterback's still reading the same progression. Vert, cross, out, curl, flat. And the reason, again, that we have it, the L's and the R's, they go both ways. So we don't want them overthinking things. That we just want, okay, if you hear the Y cross, L, you always got to vert. R, you always got to curl. We have other plays where it's reversed. If you hear this play, R, you have a vert. L, you have a curl. So it's keeping things consistent. Now, the number one tag that I think you should use. So before we even begin, any coaches that are in here, if you use this, if you use Y-cross, please give me a thumbs up or comment in the chat below. Let me know that you actually use it, because I think this is one of the most devastating air raid concepts you can actually use. All right, now, the tag. This is the tag we use that I think I've been toying around with it, and it actually looks good. We're going to use this starting the season, is the corner or the smash concept. And what I mean by that is, now if you tag it, so Y-cross smash or Y-cross corner, whatever it is you want to use, you've got to own it. Ask your kids. They'll come up with something. Then we are running a 5-yard hitch. We're releasing outside like we are going to run the vertical. So outside release, we're going, and then at 5 yards, we're sitting down and turning. And then the F is running the corner route. And if you look at it, you still got where the vert was going, the corner is. So it's still vert, cross, out, because these two are just switching responsibilities right there. So your kids know what you're doing. Okay, so it's nothing new for the quarterback. So it's still vert, cross, out, but now it's corner, cross, hitch. Or you can continue to teach it vert, cross, out. Just look in that area, and that's where you're going. And then backside is curl flat. Coach Ian, what's going on, Coach? Just got back from taking some of our guys to ODU's prospect camp. Well, welcome, Coach. I hope everything went all right. Hope they got some good looks and everything like that, and you were the man for taking them. So high five, buddy. What we're talking about, if you're just joining, is we're talking about the Y cross concept and what the number one tag is that I think you should use, because this tag is unbelievable, especially if you want to simplify. And the reason why this is another reason why I was sick of calling corner and F corner, right? Because the guys, the L and the R, again, had to know, okay, he's calling F corner, the F's to my side, I've got the snag. If I'm away from the F, there's too much confusion, especially when you have kids going both ways. Well, now, if I want to run the corner with the F, all I got to do is just call Y cross and tag it with whatever play this is. You can say smash, you can say smush, you can say switch, whatever it is you want, but now you have that F corner throw and nothing changes. So now your kids don't have to worry about that. That is the beautiful thing. The second thing that I like about this, especially when you play a lot of teams that go match read coverage or whatever it is, it really pries this safety open. Because if he sees, what's the rule? The match coverage rule, and this is why it's very important, you use what the defense is being taught against itself. If they trigger at 8 yards where it's man-to-man, have this guy go 8 yards and then sit down. He's essentially in the same spot as the out is of the original Y cross. So he's here. Now, what does the safety have to do? The safety has to take this F man-to-man. So once he goes vertical, he's got him man-to-man, and now it's like this. So what does it pry open? It pries open the cross. Who is our second read? That is why it's very important. I have found that when you go from the first read to the cross instead of the first read to the out to the cross, it hits a lot more explosively, and you get bigger yardage from that. So that is one of the reasons why I actually like this play right here. And so that's what we're doing. That is what we're repping. We're going through our install. The very first way we run, for those coaches that are joining us, Y cross. And we only run it one way, is we are running a vert and a speed out. Like that. And the quarterbacks are reading vert, cross, out. Right here. And then backside is always curl flat. We want to make things simple. Backside is curl flat. The very next tag that we use is we call it switch, or you can call it smash. You can call it whatever you want. He is running a 5 to 8 yard sit, outside release, trying to sell it like he is running vertical. The F is running the corner route. And the place is still the same for the quarterback. Corner, but that's still the vert. Vert, cross, out. Really simple like that. So I hope y'all got some stuff from this. Play around with this if you actually install the Y cross. Play around with this. If you have another tag that you actually like, please leave it in the comments. Please give it a thumbs up as well if this sounds good. And until next time, coaches, let's continue to mash the spread, score points, and have fun. There you go, Coach. I hope you enjoyed that. And this is what I want you to do. Next time you have 7-on-7, next time you actually go to practice and you start using the Y cross concept, or you're practicing the Y cross concept, put this tag in, and you will see your offense explode. You'll see your quarterbacks get more confident. You'll see your wide receivers get more confident. This is another way to get your ball to your playmakers in space. I promise you that you do that. Now, before you leave, if you do anything different, any other tags into the Y cross concept, leave a comment below, and together let's continue to master the spread, score points, and have fun.